Yo guys, what is going on? It is Mr. DJM here, back again for you guys, another FIFA 19 video. So today I'm bringing you a possession tutorial showing you how to play possession football on FIFA 19. Now I'm going to be showing you my custom tactics, player instructions, what formation I like to use. So as always, if you guys are excited for this video, if you could drop a like on it, that would be amazing. If you are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. We're going to get straight into this one, boys. So first up, we've got the lineup. Now the formation that I've had a lot of success with so far on FIFA 19 is the 4-3-3 attack formation. I feel it really suits this style of play. It's not to say that any other formation wouldn't really work playing possession football, but this is the one that I've had the most success with. So I think there's a few key elements that make this system work. So first of all, you're going to need to have pacey wingers. As you can see, I've got Sterling and Sane in this team, and I think you're going to need to have pace in the back. All four of the defenders are going to need to be fairly quick because you're going to be playing a very high line, so the opposition has got potential to counter-attack. So of course having pace at the back is going to help. I also feel you need to have two central defenders that are pretty good in the air, because the only weakness to this system is you could concede goals from crosses in particular. So I feel if your centre-backs are good in the air, that does eliminate that threat. And then also you're going to need your midfielders to have a bit of quality on the ball. So next up is the custom tactics. Now these are extremely important, and of course there are new custom tactics for FIFA 19. So we're going to start off with the defensive style, which I've gone with press after possession lost. So of course you're going to be wanting to keep the ball as much as possible, but every now and then you are going to lose it. But what you want to do is press straight away afterwards, win that ball back and get it back as quickly and effectively as possible so you can keep the ball for even more of the match. So next up we've got the width. Now this for me is quite an important thing. I think you should have your width as quite narrow. You want your fullbacks to tuck in and offer extra cover for the centre backs, especially when you're getting counter-attacks. You don't want the opposition going straight through the middle and scoring. You want your fullbacks to tuck in and force them really to go out wide. So for the depth, I've actually got this on full. You want to press really high up the pitch. You want to get in the opposition's faces and really take the game to the opposition. So that's why I've put the depth on full, and that's why you might need some pace at the back, because you are going to be playing a very high line, and that's why also I feel the fullbacks tucking in will offer some extra defensive cover. So next up we've got the offensive style, and I feel this goes without saying really, it's going to be possession. So we're just going to move on to the next one now. So for the offensive width, I've actually got this on full. You want your wingers hugging the touchlines out wide. You're also going to be getting your fullbacks bombing forwards. You're going to get in a lot of 2-on-1 situations out in the wide areas. So for players into the box, you can see which one I've gone with on screen. Now for me, this is more down to personal preference. You can have whatever you like for this one, and also for corners and free kicks I would just recommend going whatever you feel is best. They're not really too important. So for the left winger, stay forward, stay wide, get in behind and get into the box for a cross. For the strikers, stay central, get in behind and stay forwards. For the right wingers, stay forward, stay wide, get in behind and get into the box for cross. For the cams, stay forwards, get into the box for cross and free roam. And then for both the central midfielders, stay back while attacking and stay on the edge of the box for cross. I feel that works very well, both of them dropping deep and creating chances from the middle of the midfield. So we're moving on to the in-game tactics. So for the attacking tactics, I would have hug sideline and attacking fullbacks. You want your wingers hugging the sidelines, creating as much options out wide as possible. And then you want defensive tactics to have team press, to of course press high up and win the ball back. So in this system, width really is key. It is one of the most important things. Now you're going to get a lot of 2-on-1 situations with your fullbacks getting forwards, and of course with both your wingers hugging the sidelines. You're going to get a lot of opportunities to cross the ball, and it is also going to create a lot of space in the centre of the pitch for your creative midfielders. And if you just keep getting the opportunities, eventually you are going to get on the end of them and score a lot of goals from wide areas, which is a very effective thing. and you really can dominate the play with both your wingers hugging the sidelines. You can really control the match, and as I mentioned, it does create a bit of space for the players in the centre of the pitch, with 4 players effectively being out in the wide areas. And also with your players hugging the touch lines, it gives a great options for the counter-attack. Say if your opposition is penning you in a bit and you need to get out, your wingers will stay very wide and you'll be able to play quite long diagonal balls, which will be able to get you out if you are in a bit of trouble and struggling to regain possession. So one of the biggest keys to possession football is patient play, really. Patient, slow build up often can be the best way of going about things. You're going to be controlling the pitch in the final third and you're going to be able to pass it around, and what you've got to do is you've just got to wait for the right opportunity. Like you can see here how I'm building the play up slowly, get a crossing. It's not too bad of a delivery, it doesn't quite work, but you've just got to be patient and keep playing the way that you know you can, and eventually the space is going to open up. And as you can see here, out wide Mendy cuts inside, plays a lovely pass to Sergio Aguero, and yeah, if you stay patient you'll get your opportunity and you'll be able to score a lot of goals. So this is what I like to call the PEP press. Pressing really high up the pitch and not allowing the opposition out. As you can see there, the computer launches the ball up the pitch, but Vincent Kompany's straight there winning the ball back and setting up another attack. And as you notice, my defence is actually in their final third near enough. So you've got the whole team just pinning them in and they keep going long, they can't get out, and it's such an effective method for keeping possession of the ball because the defence can't play their way out of the press. So the only option they've got is to go long, and it's just going to keep coming back, and eventually you'll score a goal, you'll create a chance, something will happen, because with the opposition just keep getting the ball, keep giving the ball away to you, then you're just going to get more and more chances. And as you can see there, forcing them long again and winning the ball back, and it really is effective pressing high up the pitch, and the opposition will really struggle to play their way out. As you can see here, the computer trying to play out, they just can't do it, and that's how effective it can be. So finally, I just want to touch on the narrow defence. So I've slowed this down a bit. As you can see there, Vincent Kompany gets drawn in a little bit. But because I've got quite a narrow defence, we've got Benjamin Mendy tucking inside, covering behind Kompany and winning the ball back. So that's another reason why I would recommend having a narrow defence. So guys, that is my possession tutorial. Let me know what you guys thought of it. Are you going to try out these custom tactics in this new system? Because for me, this is the best custom tactic and system and style that I have found so far on FIFA 19. Of course, this gameplay was from the demo, but I have tried it on Ultimate Team, and in my opinion it is just as effective. But that is just going to be about it from me for today, guys, so I will catch you in the next video.